Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Good afternoon. I was just checking out this little bit of the trail here. Aransas Pathways, Henderson Habitat. And it looks like that's a paved road right over there. So I wonder if that's like part of the country club or what's going on. I'll have to take a look on the overhead map. I guess this business is nice enough to share their parking lot with the trail system. Coastal Bend Airboats LLC. It was a tad warm sleeping last night. Breaking news. It's July and it's hot in Texas. Well, got up this morning, went into Wally World. Always fun. Just having my coffee right now. That'll kick in a few minutes and I'll be jabbering away. After Wally World, I drove by the laundromat. It did not look busy. So I was in there about an hour and a half maybe. Additional parking in the back. There's my laundromat. I own it because I go there and do my laundry and spend $4 every week or two. I actually think it's been about a month since I did laundry. When I got down to putting on my last clean t-shirt and my last clean pair of shorts, I said to myself, I better go to the laundromat this morning. There's the shack. Smokehouse and Seafood. I haven't gone in there in a couple years. I know they get a good amount of people at lunchtime. They got that little smoker up back there. I think I might be barbecuing sometime soon. Get a bag of charcoal and some tin foil and cook some chicken up at the beach. Probably do it first thing in the morning, like 6:30 a.m. And maybe watch a few videos and learn how to do that. I haven't cooked anything on a charcoal grill in many, many, many years. And I don't think I've ever been in charge of a propane grill. But fortunately, I have about 5,600 people that can advise me on my every move. So maybe I'll learn something. As long as the chicken's cooked, I'm happy. As long as I'm not eating raw chicken. And I'm going to get the whole chicken legs with the, I guess that's what, the thigh still attached to the drumstick. I know cooking them in the oven is about 2 hours. That's the way Mark made them, and they were falling off the bone. So I will have to experiment with the cook time. Guess it depends on the heat time, huh? Let's go this way today. There's the Lighthouse Inn. It is a nice day. Seems a little hazy. Someone had left in the comments that we're supposed to get some more Saharan dust. And I haven't watched any weather in like a week. And I should be. I'll have to see if I accidentally unsubscribed to the local news stations on YouTube. Because I do tend to do that. Smells like a bait shop. I got a real bait shop whiff there, boy. Woo! Woo! I'm not eating seafood today, I'll tell you that. It's a lot of things in life that smell so good when they're good and so bad when they're bad. And seafood is one of them. I hear a plane. I don't know if you guys can hear it. So yesterday I got to meet Lisa. Good afternoon, Lisa. Her husband, Bailey. Hello, Bailey. And the star of the show, I think that's a Scottish Terrier. Because if it's not Scottish, it's crep. MC Hammerpants. And I met them hanging out with Luciano, who was having none of it. And Lisa had made a homemade peach cobbler from peaches from Georgia. They were excellent. Just the peach part itself was excellent. The whole cobbler was excellent, but I made sure I tried just a few peaches. And they were incredible. Big difference between fresh peaches like that and canned peaches. And I don't mind canned peaches. I'm like Big Jake, the John Wayne movie. I do not mind some canned peaches. And, a horrible dad joke from George. Good morning, George. What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter anymore? That's an easy one. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. There you go. That's a play on the word irrelevant, in case I screwed that joke up. I probably screwed it up. Thank you, George. I thought that was a good one. I hear lots of birds. You wanna make a right and go along Fulton Beach Road? Go by Little Bear. Do you want to make a left at the light here and go to Key Allegro? Make up your mind, guys. We got to make a decision here. I'm getting a real go left vibe from you guys. What do you think? I'm actually getting a real go right vibe, but I think we might go left. I don't know. Let's just go right. Let's go right. If I was wrong, I apologize. It's late. They're working. They have what I hope is the temporary light set up here, because it's a mess driving through here now. It's there goes Brian Brock, everyone. Hey, Brian. He used to own the local lumber yard called Brock's, oddly enough, and now it's a Pro Build, and he is a genuine good human being, which is ooh, man, turfing up there. Someone's enjoying their job. Yeah, now the lumber yard is called Pro Build and has been for quite some time. There was a time when I was eating out with the kids. We'd go out once or twice a week and eat out. And just timing, I would see Brian and his family at a bunch of different restaurants. Where'd we see him at? Houdat one night, and Poor Man's Country Club. Poor Man's Country Club is an interesting place in town here. It is basically a bar with a lot of tables to sit at, and you can walk up the stairs and sit outside, and they have outdoor TVs that you can look at the road and sweat a lot if you want. But I went to a food distribution last night and picked up some food, and I was able to give it all away except for, well, I gave it all away. Okay. checked with Luciano, checked with some other families that I don't need to name, and had a bunch of dry goods left, and I went to the blessing box and filled that up, and I had a bag of stuff that I had bought for the blessing box. And when Lisa and Bailey were here in Rockport yesterday, they also dropped things off at the blessing box. So blessing box was packed last night by say 6:30, and Lisa had said before she got there it was pretty empty, so that worked out well. Oh, it's gorgeous, guys. It's about 10:39 a.m. and it's going to get ugly hot pretty soon, but I really considered going to the laundromat the hottest time of the day, but when I drove by there, at least when I got there, it was virtually empty, which is good. I had trouble getting a hold of a little cart, you know, to get your stuff out of the washer and take it to the dryer. Those were all tied up, and there was hardly anyone in there. The employees there wasted away again in Yarberita. We haven't gone there a while. We did a few Friday feasts from there. Really nice people. But I think it was just a matter of the employees there, like people drop off their wash. So even though there was not many customers in there, like a lot of the dryers were filled and all the little carts were tied up. So they probably make a good business doing that, so good for them. That laundromat's a good laundromat. They keep it clean. I go in during the day. Apparently there's been some stealing at night. People leave their clothes unattended and go to run an errand, and they come back and their stuff is missing. But just nowadays, I mean, you just can't leave stuff laying around anymore. Is that the guy that... Yeah, that guy there, that's the guy that stopped about a month ago. I was doing a video on the street, and he dropped me off a bunch of stuff, and I spent the rest of the day giving that stuff away. Yeah, it took me about 40 minutes in line to get the food from the Coastal Oaks Church last night, and then about another 2.5 hours delivering it. But that's okay. I know people. I mean, the one lady I gave a lot of it to, she's by herself. She's no kid, and she works, but you know, if it's a minimum wage paying job and you're not getting Social Security yet and you're paying rent, you just got to give up things like food, you know. And I'm certainly not starving. You know how hard it is for me to give away peanut butter? I love peanut butter. And please, people, don't send me peanut butter. I have a few jars of peanut butter that I could eat a jar a day if I had to, but I'm trying to ration it out. Not the healthiest stuff in the world. What do they got going over here? Maybe some type of camp or something? Let's take a look and see what's going on. What's going on over here? Can one of you guys go dig that bush? Oh, these are adults. Good. They're adults, I think. Or the adults supervising. I do see some younger people, but they're not little kids. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay here. Let's straighten out the camera. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Someone's screaming. That's not me, guys. That scream sounded like me when someone invites me to go to a restaurant for lunch. I watch your channel. Can I take you to lunch? You don't watch my channel. I really have to get it together when I talk to people. See if this little boy does it again. He just had this guy jumping and happy as hell. He had his whole head below water and just swam about 20 feet. That's so cool to see. I like seeing people have fun when they don't talk to me. I enjoy it. Ooh. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all. Hope you're having a good day. Maybe tomorrow we'll have some more exciting laundromat stories. I'm ready to go back to Port Aransas already. I just like the vibe over there, and I appreciate you guys that watch the silent ship video. If you haven't, it's a great video. I don't say a word in it. And then just the little drive we took around Port Aransas, where we met Mrs. Boondocking with Dennis. By the way, guys, that was the same woman I drove by twice. I know it doesn't always show up on the camera, but she's definitely the future Mrs. Boondocking with Dennis. Her name is Clarice. Hello, Clarice. Little Silence of the Lambs humor for you guys. I did try watching, I forget if it was called The Girl in the Photo and the Girl, or The Girl in the Picture, like a true crime type of documentary, and it's just so bizarre and upsetting. I stopped after about 20 minutes. I don't do well with that kind of stuff anymore. If it was a movie, I'd be okay with it. There's a Sean Penn movie, and I'm drawing a blank, of course, on that name, but he finds his daughter murdered, and that movie is so good and so upsetting that I watched it when it came out, and I can't watch it again. Like, Sean Penn is such a good actor. Who knew Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High would have those acting chops in him? Now, in real life, I know Sean Penn means well and does some crazy things, but one of the best books on tape that I ever heard was Sean Penn reading a Bob Dylan autobiography. And yeah, that was really good. All right, guys, I'm sick of me. Thanks for riding along today. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to finish my instant coffee and a water bottle. Thanks for watching.